Good morning, people.
I'm going to tell you a story. You're going to laugh. I shouldn't say that. I laughed for several minutes. Now, I was at my parents' Christmas Day.
That's hysterical.
And no. Well, they can be. So, I purposely waited until the video to tell until the audio portion to tell this story, by the way. Excuse me, even though she said I could tell it. So, I'd gotten them a little something, so I give them their gift. And then she had gotten Jay and I a little card, and so we just exchanged stuff. Now, she had gotten my dad a couple of things, so she hands them to my dad, and my dad opens them. He's like, "Oh, thank you," but he's not handing her anything.
Ooh.
And I'm like,
Ouch.
do I say something? So I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm not gonna draw attention to this. So then my dad has this way of talking when he says something to me, and he'll go, "Well, you know," and then he'll say whatever it is. So my mother said something to him, and he goes, "Well, you know, I thought you've been hinting about an air fryer." And my mom's like, "Yeah." And he goes, "So I went online and I was looking at air fryers." And I'm sitting there going, "It is a mistake." Excuse me. So he goes, "You know how many goddamn types of air fryers there are?" And she goes, "Yeah, there's a lot." And he goes, "And they're all sizes." And she goes, "Well, I wanted a bigger one. The small one's not going to do anything." And he goes, "So I couldn't figure out what one to get you." So my mother goes, "Oh, so in lieu of not being able to figure out what one to get me, you got me nothing." And he goes, "Yeah."
You sleep on the couch?
So he opted to not get her a gift
Would he sleep in his car?
because he could not figure out what one to get her.
At least
Now-
pick one and see if she likes it or not.
So here's the thing, right? My mom, who dragged her feet into online shopping, now loves online shopping. And something that she does that I find hilarious is she'll go to a store's site, because she won't do apps, so she goes to sites. Say, for example, Amazon. And she'll say, "Oh, I like that." And she doesn't understand the concept of because on Amazon you can make a little list of stuff you want to get.
Mm-hmm.
No, she doesn't bother with a list. She just puts that shit right in her cart
Wish list.
and lets it sit there, right?
Marinates.
So that it's just sitting in her cart. And I said, "Mom, aren't you afraid one day you're actually going to hit checkout
Actually?
and you'll be paying $3,000 worth of shit because all that shit's sitting in your cart?" "No, I'm not going to do that." "Oh, someday you will."
Mm-hmm. Oops.
So, having told you that, she now says to my dad, "You know, if you just went onto the store apps, the store website, and looked in my shopping cart, you would have seen the one I wanted." And my dad pauses for a minute, and he looks at her and he goes, "You know what? I would never dream of violating the privacy of your shopping cart." And And I started laughing so hard.
Good morning, people. I just landed in your town.